Hi there guys, and welcome back to Crypto Rise. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but the winner for the giveaway last week was Abdul Khalil Khan. He was chosen in the comments below. I've even sent him a message on Telegram. We've spoken and I've sent him the 2 quant. Now I'm going to be doing another giveaway at the end of this week. It'll be back to 1 quant because I haven't been doing that many uploads, but we'll see as the week goes by. I'll see you at the end of the week. All you have to do is like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And in the comments below, as usual, comment that you've done all 3. Now let's get straight into the video. So today we're doing a video on CRONOS. We're going to be looking at the charts in general, like how the market is doing, and obviously we're going to be looking through trading view, seeing how my technical analysis has been seen throughout the charts, and seeing how the charts are doing at the moment, how the coin CRONOS is doing, if it's going along with the plan. And then we're going to be looking at a good news for the coin itself, because look, Ledger sent a very nice tweet out for CRONOS itself, and we've got an article to look at whether Cryptocom will thrive or take a deep dive post FTX crash. Now let's get straight into it. So CRONOS, obviously I haven't done a daily update on it in a while. It's been 3-4 days. I've been very ill, so I haven't been able to post anything, but it doesn't look too bad. It just looks, to me, if you look at it from this small angle, it's on a daily chart. Let's put on an hourly chart. It just looks like it's been ranging. So by ranging, I mean like there hasn't been significant price change, and the supply, the buying and selling power is relatively the same. It equals out. So you're just going to see small candles being created, and they'll just be going in a slight row, rather than there being big candles with giant wicks and a clear understanding of where the market's going. It normally go at like a stagnant pace, rather than, oh, it's going declining or it's inclining. So there's no biases at the moment for me personally. And if we go to the market in general, if we look at it, it's not doing too bad. It looks green. BNB's been very good this week. If you guys want me to do a video on BNB, just say that in the comments below. Doge has been very good, almost 40% up. That's probably good news from Elon Musk himself. That's probably because he's bought Twitter and brought so many people back onto the Twitter space itself. If we keep scrolling, the market is green at the moment this week. It's not looking too bad. Even Solana's not doing too bad since its drop, very steep drop. Chainlink's not been too bad as well. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum's hit like a small little resurgence because it was doing very low numbers in the week before, but now it looks not too bad. It looks like it's recovering slightly from its little dip that it had last week. If we look at the trading view chart now, if we zoom in a little bit, that point, that green candle right there, it's gonna break the resistance point that I drew right there. So if it breaks below, above that, I feel like it will break through another one. I feel like it will go back up, then hit that, and it will create that as a support line, so it won't go below that line. Then I could see it going right back through that resistance line and even higher. This will be due to the popularity in the World Cup. As the World Cup progresses, I feel like this will as well, because obviously it's not been too bad. It shows decent price action, and there's been like buying power to literally substitute all of this to make that irrelevant. It literally clears out the whole of that big red candle that was created, even though it shows the nice big wick for the red candle, showing there's a lot of selling pressure there. Literally within a couple hours, almost a day basically, that whole red candle was saved by all that buying pressure right there. It's small candles, but it added up to a lot, accumulated a lot of buying power, and it just kept going up at a small rate. Now it's gone above this blue resistance line that I drew previously to this today, and it's not doing too bad. I feel like it's going to do that. If it doesn't do that, if it doesn't go up here, then I feel at least it'll come back down to this line, bounce off this line, and then go back up. Or if worse comes to worse, it'll go back with below this support line, and then hit this line, and then it will do a little increase. It might even have a little bit of a range, go between these two lines, like the buying and the selling power will be equaled. So it's just for us to see. We don't know yet. I don't know what type of like idea to get from the coin itself. I haven't seen the big points in the World Cup come up yet, like the round of 16s. The round of 16s will be very influential on whether the coin is going to do very well at the end of the whole World Cup series. But that's for us to watch and see what happens. At the moment, it's not been too bad. It's not like the price has been crashing down. It's been relatively stagnant, which is good for us. It's better than it being very low, especially because we're in a bear market. I've said this many times. You're not going to be seeing crazy numbers in the bear market. You're just going to be seeing a decent change in terms of price. It will be by like 10-20%. Maybe some good news, some amazing news could mean it goes skyrocketing and it just stays at that price level, or some really bad news like FTX crash, or like hackers selling coins off a exchange will mean it crashes very low, like 40-50%, maybe even lower. But that's like once in a blue moon you'll see in the bear market. So guys, so the tweet that Chris Crypto.com, the CEO, he retweeted from Ledger was basically Ledger saying that we've got some big news. CRONOS chain, a chain supported by Crypto.com, is now available in Ledger Live. This means you can manage your dollar CRO via the CRONOS blockchain with Ledger. So it means that you can keep your coins on a offline, literally cold wallet where it can't be accessed, so you can't be hacked, and all your coins and your crypto will be safe. So that's big news, because previous to this you wouldn't be able to do this, and you wouldn't be able to keep your money safe in CRO, and that just gives you more like trust, and just it reduces so much stress from you having to think whether your money is safe or not, which is perfect. This could really mean big things for CRONOS in itself, because if there's positive news about it, that means it's been supported by other like big ledgers. This is even better, because it means that whatever you invest in it, apart from price change, nothing else can get to it, which is great. Now, lastly, if we go into the news article that I thought was very interesting, I read it a couple days ago whilst I was sick, but I thought it was very good to include. It says, will Crypto.com thrive or take a dive post FTX? And FTX happened quite a while ago, but it's a good point to come up again, because it was such a big dip. Like if we go back to the chart here, the FTX crash it happened right here. If we take this out of the way so you can guys see, it happened around here. Look, around November, like that almost mid-November. It took a big hit on CRONOS in general. It dropped from around almost 10 cent all the way down to around 0.06, which is a very big change for CRONOS in general. So let's see what it says. So the key takeaways for it is Crypto.com CEO stated that the company's exposure to FTX was limited to 10 million instead of $1 billion many initially feared. So a lot of people would have sold. That would have made people genuinely just be like, oh, let me just sell it, rather than the FTX directly creating an impact on it. In the matter, so Crypto.com reported that it had recovered 400 million in crypto that is reported as missing to ease investor concerns. In a matter of the days, the cryptocurrency exchange FTX went from being worth 32 billion to bankruptcy. $32 billion to bankruptcy. Just, if you guys take that in yourself, that's crazy. Now, if we keep scrolling, we obviously know about the whole FTX crash, the ripple effect. So how does an exchange go from $32 billion valuation to bankruptcy? In the case the crypto space hasn't suffered enough in 2022, FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on November 11th, 2022. After a sudden fall from grace, crypto prices started to plunge even further after the FTX issues popped up. Other crypto exchanges, which is true, I've been seeing this a lot as well, like Gemini, BlockFi, and Genesis, have all started to pause custom withdrawals. I've seen this a lot in a lot of crypto exchanges. A lot of people have been tweeting about it in the crypto space, saying that they can't take their money out, which in its sense is a negative thing, because if you're not allowed to control your own funds, then that's going to cause a lot of fear in the market, and it will just cause people to sell the coins rather than obviously withdraw them from the exchange itself. Now if we scroll down, let's see what it says. So will Crypto.com collapse next? Many crypto investors took to Twitter to speculate if Crypto.com would collapse next, especially after it became evident that FTX didn't have the necessary liquidity to deliver customers their money. I mean, it's all like speculations at the end of the day. Obviously, it's saying a $400 million crypto mistake where they sent it to the wrong people. It's just news from like other headlines put together in this article. I mean, if you guys want to look at it, that's the whole link up there. If you guys want to read it, it's all up to you guys. But yeah, that's what to summarize the whole point. It's literally just different type of articles that have been put in one to say, like, to give a brief overview of what the pros and cons of Crypto.com has been in the last couple months or so. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't worry, I'll be posting regularly from now on.